I'm your Loudoun County Sirens, Loco Sirens. We are here for our weekly comic review, talk about all things in the world of comics for the week of the 15th, April 15th. Can you believe we're at the middle of April
It's
already?
crazy. This month was
Oh,
sick.
whew, time is just flying by.
Ramen.
Um, well, we are loving having you here. And you know what, Krista? I didn't move my stack of comics. So I'm going to let you go first while I lean over this way and go get them.
Sounds good. Alrighty, I will start us off. So first of all, I totally forgot to grab out of my pull box last week. So I'm just gonna give it a shout out just because it was my number one pick last week and it was so good. It was
Okay.
Pretty Hate Machine.
Ooh, that looks very, very, very creepy.
It's a cool like horror demonic comic, and we actually got a shout out from the writer, which was super cool because I made
Oh,
it my top pick.
wow.
And I gave him a shout out on our Instagram, and he gave us a shout back, which was really really cool. But also, it generally is really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this
That
week,
is so awesome.
yeah, he's also like just really good. So I'm really excited to see where he goes with this one. So continuing the theme of, as always, I love horror. So I'm doing Narcos number 2.
It's.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that I found out that that was horror before I bought it, because the way that the very first cover was very underground comic esque, very
yeah.
crumby
Well,
esque,
it's
and
bright and
it
inviting.
made me think of Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, and I was like, oh, I'm always on the lookout for something John might like that's current rather than all of his old undergrounds, right?
Right.
And I asked about it before I bought it, and Rob was like, "Oh, well, that's not really what it is. It's more horror." I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad I asked because he would have hated it."
Yeah, it's this guy. It's called Narco because this guy has narcolepsy, and
Oh,
he has this crush on this girl across the hall. Finally musters up and he's super shy. Finally gets the nerve up to ask her out on a date, and then when he's about to go out of his apartment, actually go on a date with her, she's dead in the
mhm.
hallway.
Oh my gosh.
Now he has to try to figure out like what happened when he was the last one who saw her. So now he's like a
Mhm.
suspect, and he's like, I swear I was just gonna date her. It's a very quirky comic, but it is like horror. It's like a murder mystery, but it's so fun.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And they've been doing a whole series of these I Hate Team Up covers mixed with
Okay.
I Hate Fairyland. So I also
Okay.
got that one for
Oh,
Narco
okay.
because I thought it was so funny.
Right.
Love it. So I got that one. Um, Liz, you're gonna hate me. I have so many horror comics this week.
It's okay. I don't know. Yeah, I get quite a few myself, actually. It's
So
just
I
not
got
my go-to, right?
right. I got The Thing on the Doorstep, number 3.
I have heard good things about that. I
It's
have not
so
read it, but I've
good.
heard good things about it.
It's good. It hits all the marks for me because I love good like gothic horror.
Okay.
So it's really good. And continuing the gothic horror, we also have Nectar number 2.
Oh, I got that. And
I
I
love
got a woo cover and
I got yeah, there were 2 spicy covers this week for Nectar. There was the reprint of number 1 and then there's number 2, and they were both very good. I
I
have them. I cannot show them to you guys. I'm very sorry, but you definitely, if you like
we
spicy
are
covers,
we
these
now
are the
we
ones.
are listed as not for children. So you could probably, flash it as long as it's not there for more than a few seconds and we'd be okay. Just
Uh,
saying.
I'll keep that
Because
for
we
next
are marked as not for children. So I did that because the occasional curse word will, and I know will slip out of my mouth because
Yeah,
I'm as
same.
foul mouthed as a sailor. So
Those recent New Yorkers, I get you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
maybe I'll flash you guys at the very end with the comic and
Yes,
towards
yes,
the end
because
of
I
that.
do have one as well that I'm gonna just woo because it's gorgeous, and I have no idea if it's a reprint of one or if it's the two. But
Of
it
Nectar.
was, oh yeah, Necked. I am loving that so much. The idea of Killer Butterflies is just so killer for me. I know
How
that
about I
that's
do
not
this?
weird.
So this is the cover. I'm
That's the
covering
one
up
I got.
the part. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's exactly how I was gonna hold it. That's the one I got as well in the black piece
Yes.
on either side.
So Imagine the Fingers Are
Is
Not
that
Here.
a
This
number
is the
two?
cover.
Or is that the reprint of number one? Because I had no idea that they were one or the other.
This is number 2.
Ooh, okay, nice.
So that's number 2.
I love the fact that other than the butterflies, it's like a charcoal drawing as well.
And then this is number 1.
Oh, wow. I wish I had seen that one. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
So
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
boop.
And woo woo.
There you go. There's your
That's why
little
they come on black covers, right?
spice of life.
Spice of life.
All right.
Absolutely.
And then I did the reprint of Absolute Batman number 15,
Okay.
but the Perillo cover.
Okay.
See if I can do it. Like I bagged and boarded all my comics.
Ooh, that is so nice.
I love so John
Yes.
in our shop is really obsessed with the whole like yin yang split kind of covers, and he's got me addicted to them, and this one's just so good.
I didn't even know that they were doing those. I love that.
It's so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
so cool.
Yeah, and the issue was so good.
Yes,
so good.
So that was a reprint of 15. Now we got 19 that came out this week. I got this cover.
That one. I really loved that.
I love the like you can see. I don't know if I can. You can see Scarecrow here, and then you can see him right there.
Close up of his and that beginning with Scarecrow.
I like that. Okay, we're gonna talk about the issue for a split second. So spoilers.
Absolutely.
I love that he was only in the issue for like a little bit.
Okay.
And then he kind of disappeared because I feel like he's gonna be a bigger deal later on. I was talking to Mike Harbour about this the other day.
Okay.
We both agree that we think that he's gonna kind of like come back and be kind like he's like a little like red button that you're gonna push later. Like I think he's a big problem, but we also know that he is kind of the cause of Gordon, of what happens to Gordon in the issue, which oh my god.
Right. And we get the Robins.
Ooh,
which we've been teased. I mean, like we've known for months that Batman was going to get the Red Hood gang, and Jack, Jack Grimm is going to get the Robins. The way they did it, and we get them all, even Stephanie.
Yes,
I mean, it was like all of them. I was like,
they look so good. They look like a little like a like Gundam Wing Power Ranger crew, and I think that's so fun.
Yes, absolutely.
And they'll have like different sizes. Like it's gonna be so fun.
100%. 100% was so good. And then the reveal at the end.
Yes.
Like the way that they're dropping the characters from the DC, even we're going to talk about Absolute Superman for just a moment, because as you know, not everybody knows, which we'll get to when it's my turn, but I have been reading. Hey, Chad, nice to see you.
Hey, Chad.
And good to have you with us. So the way that they were introduced there too was just, and Wonder Woman, like with Zatanna, they're just DC's hitting it out of the park.
Oh my god, I want Absolute
out of the park.
I want Zatanna to have her own Absolute like
Me too.
I love Zatanna so much.
Yes.
She's so well written in this series, in this Absolute series. They're just hitting characters so well. They're writing the women very, very well, which makes me so happy.
100%.
Forget about the art. The art is flawless. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been loving it. I definitely want Zatanna to have her.
Same. it has just been so good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, so you back, oh, let me flip the screen back. Okay, there we go.
All right. And then I have my Marvels.
I'm ready.
I got Storm.
Oh yeah, I got that one
My
too.
girl.
Was a good issue too.
I really liked it. Oh,
Hmm.
they're doing her so good.
They really are. I love the struggles she's going through.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm just gonna take this one out of the plastic because the plastic's not doing me any favors with the reflection.
I hear that. I totally hear that.
I'm like, I'm actually gonna be good for once. For once, I'm actually gonna like early, and now I'm like, the reflection's so bad. And then I did Venom 257 from Death Spiral. I'm
Yes.
gonna, I'm gonna be so honest. Like it's been pretty good actually, but I got this cover just because I thought this cover was so funny.
Yeah. That is awesome.
I don't
I
have to
love
say
I
anything.
love that with Mary Jane.
Her
And
just
they're
popping
kind
out.
of doing the covers very risque.
Oh,
With
they knew what they were doing with this cover. And I was like, listen, we
yeah.
know what you're doing. You know what you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's just fun. So I had to. I needed it in my collection because I thought it was funny.
Absolutely.
All right. And then real quick before I move on to you, I was just telling Lizzie that I just got back from Second and Charles and got a couple of things. Let me see. And also an order I've had in just came in too.
Ooh.
I got a couple of comics to show you guys. So first of all, I got a #1 of The Wicked and the Divine, which I have the collection, but I didn't have the first issue.
Oh my gosh. Now, do you have the whole thing in the issues, but not, you didn't have #1, or do you have it in the books?
So I have it in the books. I
Same.
never found #1, and they had #1, and I was like, I
I
want it.
love that cover too.
It's so
Woo.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite series. I love this
I
series.
have to say, the whole premise of that, uh,
With like the gods.
yes, the whole premise of that every 12 years they have to come and, oh, yeah.
Also, Lucifer just looking like David Bowie is so perfect.
Actually, the way they drew almost all of them
Yeah.
was just, chef's kiss.
Yeah, absolutely. So good. The art
Yeah.
is so good, but I get such a kick out of the fact that Lucifer
Mhm.
was like based off like David Bowie-esque. Like
Yes, very much,
was it
very
the
much.
what was it, the tall white, what was, I'm trying to remember what that character, yeah, anyway. I really like it.
Yes.
An issue I was actually missing in my collection from the Initiative was the new Fantastic Four 554 with Storm on the cover.
Ooh, okay.
I've actually been looking for this one, so I got real excited that they had it
Nice.
for 95 cents.
Ugh, gotta love that.
I love when that happens. That rarely happens.
Absolutely.
I got The Moon is Following Us #3. I got this really, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a really
Ooh,
cool foil. It's a
shiny. Yeah.
foil.
Oh,
And
it's almost like a hologram. The
yeah,
way
it's
that, oh, that's nice.
so cool. I
Yeah.
love a good foil, and I love this issue, so I got real excited when they had it, the foil one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got
I'm gonna have to go check them out in Fairfax. I've been to the one in Falls Church. I've been to the one in Vienna. I didn't know that there was a comic store in Fairfax. I'm gonna now have to go check that out. There used to be only Burke Center used books and comics in
yeah.
in the Burke Lake area. That's where I went in the 90s, and apparently they closed sometime in the early mid 2000s, 2000 teens. I don't know. When Amazon took just basically killed all the independent bookstores.
Yep.
All right, show me what else you got.
I got a Minor Arcana #1, and it's my girl Lotte.
Yeah, I have that cover. Yes.
I had #1. I did not have this one.
Okay.
So if I find a Lotte, I'm gonna
I
get it because
stopped reading it after 8.
That's fair.
So yeah, it just
I
didn't.
did fall behind on it as well.
Yeah, it didn't leap out and grab me, and then I thought it was only going to be 8 issues, and then was really surprised to find out that it's actually still ongoing, and it's
Yeah,
like at
it's still
15.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 or 16. So they've already done a whole nother 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with just having the 8. I refuse to add that to my addiction.
That's fair.
I got too many other things on my addiction list.
I feel you. And then a series I actually ordered from another shop in PA actually came in, and I'm so excited because I
Ooh.
never found the issues for it. Was Alice Never After?
Oh, I love that. It's a Friesen, right?
Yep.
Yep, love
So
that.
that's number one. So I got all 5 of them.
Okay.
Number 2,
Ooh, that's creepy.
very creepy.
Like that though.
This is number 3.
I even like that one. Love the dress. Oh,
Oh, I know. Isn't it pretty?
yeah. Very Alice.
Now this one, you'll understand why I love this cover as soon as I show it to you.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
of course it's a low type, but like it's
Okay, and it's
gorgeous,
kind of very Harley Quinn-esque.
right? Right. It's
So
so,
yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah.
with like the hearts and
Yes, and the black and red theme, and the
yeah,
hearts in the hair, and the blonde hair.
yeah. Oh, and like
Absolutely.
and then like all of the like I
Yeah.
just I this is
Her
why
art
I
is
got it
so
from that
beautiful.
collection because I'm like they have it, so I had
Yeah.
to. And then number 5.
Ooh, I like that one with this. Oh, with the maze. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Nice. And it was a 5 issue run?
Yeah. It was a
Nice.
short it was a short series. And
Those
I
are
got
nice
it was
when
actually
they're
cool.
short like that.
They threw in just like a random comic in there. So they
Mhm.
sent Ma number 1, which is amazing because I actually
Oh,
love this.
wow, that actually looks kinda good.
So
That
the art is Abigail Harding, who is one of my favorite artists.
oh,
And
well,
she's very indie and doesn't have a whole lot of doesn't isn't doing too many. Like she's still kind of up and coming.
yeah,
I love her so much. She did
I love that.
Parliament,
That's
she did
gorgeous.
Parliament of Rooks, which I love.
Creepy,
Yeah.
gorgeous, but
Oh, she
gorgeous.
does kind of like pencil art, really like goth
Yeah,
like kind of style. So
really.
I was like, oh my god! So they threw that in, and that made me very very happy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right, so that is all the stuff
Is
that I
that it for you?
my show and tell. So now it's on to you.
All right, we're gonna switch us over. All right, hey everybody. All right, so I also got the Absolute Batman. Here's the A cover.
Yeah.
Was actually a very good cover.
Yeah.
Um, uh, really loved the introduction of the Robins. I also got the cover you showed off,
Mm-hmm.
but I also got
For the Ben Oliver cover.
yeah, the Ben Oliver. I'm really liking his art. Really digging his art lately.
Yeah.
Um,
It's kind of that really cool blur kind of style.
yes, but
I like it.
yet certain things are presentable. And
Yes.
speaking of, I want to say this is also by Ben Oliver. So I'm reading Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman, and I read all the comic things, and I follow a whole bunch of different, like the Comic Lads and Comic Logic and Codex Station, and I get the catalogs. So, I try to stay up on the news. And rumor is towards fall they're going to be doing a Trinity crossover, bringing the Trinity together outside of what they did for DCKO.
Yes.
And everybody on all these things was like, if you're not reading the three big Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, you're really going to miss out.
Yeah.
By the holes that will be, that'll be in those stories if you haven't read them. So I wasn't reading Absolute Superman because I'm not a huge Superman fan. I don't dislike him, right? I just did not grow up as being a huge Superman fan. I love the movies, but I just never really read the
Just
comics.
not one of your dudes.
Exactly. But I, because of all of the the reprintings and the wonderful display that you guys have of all the absolute comics
Mm-hmm.
of just for, and I feel like it's just for somebody like that, somebody like me, who comes in late, is reading one or two of the others, and is like, oh my gosh, I really want to get more into the universe. I want to read these. Do you have them? And I want to read them from the beginning. And you guys are really great about making sure that all, that wall that you have of the absolute universe is pretty much always full, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not full, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we
Anyway,
have
you
pretty
had the
much every single
wall.
number. Yeah.
Yeah, you had on that wall, you had 1 through 13.
Mm-hmm.
They were like fourth and, fifth printings and stuff. I don't care about that. And then in the normal comic section, you had the last like 3 issues right there on the shelf still.
Our
Um,
goal is to have every issue for
yes,
anybody,
so
someone
I
who just
was
comes in and
able to
stumbles.
walk out on uh I do it when, yeah, I did it on Wednesday. Walk out on New Comic Book Day with all 18.
Yeah.
So I spent these last 3 days reading my way through Absolute Superman, and I am so glad that I got them because it's amazing. This is the most current.
Oh, there you go. Bring it back to Ben Oliver, his cover.
Right, Ben Oliver. Love this cover. I didn't even realize it was a variant. Excuse me again, everybody.
It's okay.
I
Oh,
love
allergy.
I love the light, right?
Yeah.
Um, oh my gosh, yeah. The series was so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, the absolutes have just been really knocking it out of
Yes,
the park. Like we were saying earlier.
yes, and I love how they kind of flip things on their, flip the switch on so many things or switch the accesses.
Yeah.
Um, I love that the big bad for Superman isn't Lex.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ra's al Ghul, who's normally Batman's,
Yep.
right? And then we have the Joker, who is in some ways the Joker, but in other ways he's Bruce Wayne and
Mm-hmm.
he's Lex Luthor, all mixed up into one.
Mm-hmm.
And I love what they're doing. I love what they did with Lois and Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just wow. Just wow. I could not be happier that I picked that up, that I read all 18 issues, and I already told Vince to make sure that it goes on my list so that I can keep up with the story. Um, Ironically, the same people that were like, you have to be reading these 3 titles, didn't say that you needed to be reading the other 3. Martian Manhunter, Green
Flash.
Lantern, and Flash. So I
Mm.
did think that was kind of interesting. However, Flash was mentioned once in the Superman,
Yeah.
like the character of the Flash. And Superman and Wonder Woman have been mentioned both they've all been mentioned in the Batman, which of
Mm-hmm.
course makes sense because Batman was the first. But yeah, they are just, DC is just, I can't wait for what we were talking about in pre-show. Harley, we're getting in Batman number 20. We're getting Harley Quinn's origin and how
Yeah.
she became leader of the Red Hoods. I can't wait for that. I think that's going to be fabulous because I like the little background that we got on all the Robins in this
Yes.
one. Um, so yeah, I'm really, really, really glad that I got the Supermans. On top of that, we talked about several weeks ago, leaving the Absolute Universe for a moment or two, which we'll probably come back to it back when we're done with our issues. Um, I started reading Aquaman on a fluke during DCKO, not because I was interested in Aquaman, but because they had this really cool Nathan Zerdy mermaid cover. And
Yep.
I got it because it was a mermaid cover. And it was kind of like, oh, this is so cool. And then read it and was like, oh, this is amazing. And it was all about Mira and her and Aquaman's daughter, Andy, and her Mira's mother. And it was like this big whole interwoven story that was independent of what was going on in the DCKO. And it was really engaging. And I was like, oh, I want to keep reading this. And it's just continued to get better. So
Yes.
I added Aquaman to my list back at issue 13. And I was like, I really should read the first two volumes, 1 through 6 and 6 through 12.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. So I went to the store on, I want to say Thursday or Friday, whichever day Vince was working, because it wasn't you, it was Vince. And
This
sure,
Friday.
again, you guys had all 12 issues, along with a few variants, which I was very pleased to find in the box with the Aquaman's not in the variants. But you had all 12. So I was able to get all 12 of those with two. Here we go. Your girl.
Yes. I love that cover.
Number
Yeah.
one, the Lotte. Love that Mira. And then number 2.
I love Mira so much, and she draws her so beautiful.
Love her take on it. Just amazing. So I have not read them yet. I have not read 1 through 12 yet. They're over on because I was trying to get through the Supermans before tonight's show. So, but that's my reading for this coming up week before Wednesday, is to get through those Aquamans. So this was, of course, a Catwoman week. So as of usual, I got the A cover of Catwoman 86. I'm really liking Sarah, what is it, Fumara's art on the A covers. It's very different. I didn't like it at first, but it really started to grow on me, and now I love it.
Yeah.
So same with the story. I didn't like the story at first, probably because I was a little salty that Teenie Howard wasn't writing it anymore. And I'm loving everything Torrun has done with Catwoman. I got basically every variant that was available. So this is the Scott Forbes.
I love that cover. All the cats. Everyone who's watching, make sure you drink a lot of water.
Drool variant, and I kind of now, having seen them all, want to try to get the Batman, the ones that I collect, the Batman and the Wonder Woman. You probably don't have anymore of the Drool variant that came out with the ones that came out this month. It's
they were pretty popular.
30.
I'll have to check.
Yeah, because it's crypto, so they're probably all gone. And if they are, it's no big deal. But yeah, it's pretty cute.
Just crypto being a little menace.
Sawi is the artist. And then I got this really psychedelic one by Michael Walsh.
I love Michael Walsh's art.
I know. It's really trippy in a good way.
Michael Walsh did the Universal Monsters.
I was kind of surprised that there wasn't an Azara and Moray title this month. Instead, there was a Manny Vincent Carbonilla. And this is the Things to Come variant. And so apparently we've already seen Holly again. So apparently Maggie's going to be making an appearance. She's going to have some problems with Daddy. So I love the little up here, here in the older costume. That's very esque of the one that the Catwoman on the Hunt movie.
Yeah.
So I like the black mask because Wow. I'm really ugh. Anyway,
I'm telling you, allergies,
I like
man.
that Black Mask is the villain right now.
Yes.
Um, and another spoiler, people, blah, 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 blah. Slam Bradley's back.
Yep.
And, you know, Gary was telling me when I was on the Codex show a couple weeks ago that Slam, he's older than Batman. He was one of the first people to make an appearance in like Detective Comics #1.
Mm.
You know, he goes back that far, and he was a big part of Catwoman's story when Ed Brubaker was writing Catwoman of East End, and when
Mm-hmm.
Will Pfeiffer took it over. So this is the 2002 through 2010 run,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a big part of that. So I'm going to be interested to see what they do. Historically, she's like killed him in several runs of hers. She
Mm.
killed him in the Jim Ballant run, Black Mask, that is. That's
Yeah.
like the one, like, he's like the one guy that, like, in every iteration, she's basically killed him. And she's kind of like Batman. She doesn't normally kill, you know?
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see if they play that same line or not. I also got the Frank Cho.
C is for Catwoman.
He is for Catwoman. Then I went to Wonder Woman. We're still in DC. So, second part of the Wonder War with the matriarch. Really
So
loving this story. Um, I got this variant, which is Jorge Bornes. And then this is the Saint Pierre, this and Tom King
I
too, because it's just so with the I'm sorry. Because Tom King, whenever he does something like that, and he'll write I'm sorry, because
say
he's
Uncle Gary told me about that in the shop that when he doodles on people's like does like a remark and doodles, that's actually what it looks like.
yeah,
I don't know if
exactly,
it's Wendell.
exactly. And
I don't know.
then Nakayama
Yeah.
with the matriarch.
God, that's such a good cover.
Isn't that? And then finally a Dyke Ron Ruan. I don't not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that
The
correctly.
power stance is so good.
Love that one too. I went crazy. I actually went crazy between that and the Catwoman. I probably should just stuck with those this week. Um, then of course I got the A cover of Alias, Jessica Jones Alias #2.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm liking this a lot. And I also, because I'm a fanatic for her art and her writing, but in this case, her art, Joelle Jones is
Mm-hmm.
variant. And I just love that she's reading a
Well,
Venom comic. Literally, she's reading a Venom comic. It's just so
yeah,
awesome.
Marvel's been doing that with like series. They'll have like the second issue is a character reading another series within the Marvel universe.
Absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
so
And then,
fun.
as we talked about, Storm, same
Yeah.
cover too. Now we're moving on to my independence. I got The Darkness versus Angelus, which was very good. This is a one shot. Angelus has been hunting the darkness ever since Jackie got the uh, mantle, and as I've said since we started this podcast, I love the darkness. Love that they're rebooting it. This has been really good because we didn't really get this much detail about Angelus in the first run in the 90s. So I really like what they're doing with that. And the art was really good. I love Silvestri's art and his writing. And yeah, it was very good. Of course, as we talked about, a cover for Nectar #2. Yep. And then I did the same. The Ooh La La cover. strategically placed fingers. Sorry, guys. My asthma is just, it's my allergy season. It's been awful for me this season.
Me too.
Ordained, the one shot about the machine who's going to be the guy who's going to be hunting the priest, and Ordained in the final issue that's coming out, I think, next month, right?
Yep.
Uh, this was so good and so different than you expect,
Mm-hmm.
right? Not that not that you weren't already kind of like that with the priest anyway, but this is totally believable to me to be in the John Wick world.
Right.
I mean, they're not saying it is, but it is. So you guys were dead on when you were like, oh, you're gonna love it. It's
Mhm.
like, you know
It's so fun.
it's just like the John Wick universe. I thought John Wick was a priest, and yeah, this was really good. I'm totally looking forward to Ordained number 3. Witchblade number 20. Aphrodite 9, the assassin, is still making Sarah's life miserable while she's trying to hunt killers.
Yep.
They're both doing the same thing, right? They're both
Mhm.
hunting the same killers, but of course they have to fight. Um, it's been really good. It's been really nice to have Aphrodite 9 making an appearance. I'm a long time Witchblade fan, and Marguerite Bennett is really doing well with the story to keep it engaged, and very, now that we're past the this is how Sarah got the Witchblade, it's very different than the 90s story, and I really like that it's a completely different take on what's going on in Sarah's life. So
Mhm.
really enjoying that. And then I only had, aside from the Superman issue, absolute Superman issues and the Aquaman issues, I only had one uh, collector's edition, and I found this on a fluke because you know how AI knows, and algorithms on all social media knows everything we about us now.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm scrolling, of all things, the Washington Post, and I get ads for Hip Comic and My Comic Shop, and all these eBay, and this picture comes up on my screen,
Oh my god.
and I'm like, I don't have that. It's the Batman Detective 1000 issue. Adam Hughes
Oh,
drawing
that's so
Catwoman.
good.
It was an excellent issue.
Does it
I
say Batman Day
love
at the
it.
bottom?
Excuse me?
Does it say Batman Day at the bottom or
Yes. So hold on, see if I can get it. Oh, right
other way?
there.
Batman 80
Wait,
years?
80 years. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it came out in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Because that was the 80 years.
Yeah.
Um, and then, but yeah, so, and I got it for $15, which
Hey.
I didn't think that was too bad for Adam
Okay.
Hughes, and it's in really good shape. I love the expression on her face. The
I
only
know,
thing I
it's
don't
so
like is
cute.
blue eyes, when traditionally Catwoman has green eyes, but who cares, right? But yeah, the look on her face is she's ripping her way through the comic.
I love it so much.
So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it was free shipping,
Hey.
because anything over 15 was free shipping.
Perfect.
So that's nice, because usually it probably, even if it had been like $7, normally it would cost 7 or more to ship it, and I'm still paying 15 for the comic in that regard.
Mm,
So,
right.
uh, yeah, so that was it for my collector's stuff. I've got so much like out there though that hasn't come yet. So like I ordered the symbols for Aquaman and Wonder Woman because there were limited ones at Comic Logic and they were gone before I realized that was going to collect all of those for all of the titles that I read.
Yeah.
And I'm still looking. It's really funny. Gary mentioned it last night on Codex's station for the guys to look for me in the Maryland stores. I'm still looking for the foil for Aquaman. I think it's 15. It's the one that came out last month, the one that came out in March. Remember they were doing Jorge Jimenez was
Mm-hmm.
doing they're calling them the corner box.
Oh.
And they were all foils and there was nothing on them except the character and the little DC logo.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and the thing that's really cool about them is all the foils are tinted
Mm-hmm.
to whatever the character. So Catwoman's was slightly purple,
Yeah.
and Harley's was slightly pink,
Pink.
and Poison Ivy's was slightly green. So I did get Poison Ivy's.
Nightwing's was like
I
slightly
should have shown
blue.
that off tonight because I think I got it like 3 or 4 days ago. I had to order that.
Yeah.
Um, and then Aquaman is the only one I haven't been. The Aquaman and Poison Ivy were the only ones that I wasn't able to get through Comic Logic, and I
Okay.
haven't been able to find Aquaman. So even online, I haven't been able to find Aquaman.
That's
So
interesting.
they must have been very limited.
Yeah.
Gary, I mean, Gary found it for me online, but we couldn't find it anywhere local. So
Mhm.
he's looking for it for me, and because it's the only one I don't have of the foils. Like I got the Batman one, and I have all the symbols, and so I'm trying to get those so that I have them together because they
Okay.
came out in the same month. But anyway, it's a healthy addiction, but it's still an addiction.
Addiction and affliction, and we all have it.
Absolutely, we love it anyway. Um, so did you get a chance to see Daredevil yet?
No. No,
Oh,
I unfortunately I've been quite busy with
I know you have a life and a job. I totally
so
realize that.
this
Uh,
past week was Superman week for us, so I
yes,
was quite busy.
yes, and that's where we're gonna write. I was just gonna lead into that after I asked about Daredevil, so we're gonna move right into it since you didn't watch Daredevil. Um,
Sorry.
oh my gosh. So Comic Logic celebrated Superman and Supergirl Day because they're DC's really pumping for the movie. When is the movie coming out? Next year, right?
Supergirl is coming out this year.
It is coming out this year.
Supergirl's coming out this summer,
Okay,
but
so they're pumping it, and Comic Logic as they do, especially when I mean, Rob is wonderful and plays along with them as well. Don't get me wrong, but when Rob is on vacation,
the kids play.
it's play, and we are going to share some wonderful images of
This is
the
what happens when we're unsupervised.
celebrating Superman Day all week. So first we have John and Krista
He's a
here
he's
reading
Clark
their
Kent.
Jimmy Olsen and Action Comics, and I love John as Clark Kent. I
Oh
have
yeah,
this
he
is
had a lot
probably
of fun.
my favorite out of all of the ones that you posted over the
Yeah,
last few days. But there's a couple other runners up. So next we have
our
Vince,
crypto.
our crypto. Oh my gosh, he was the best crypto. And I love the look on his face here. He
He's trying to
totally
decide.
has that dog eye squirrel look on his face. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he was also. We made a post saying, "Is it Superman Day or Supergirl Day?" Because April 18th is the anniversary of Action Comics of the first appearance of
So
Superman.
yesterday was the official day.
Was the
Correct.
official day of
Yeah.
Superman, but they changed it to Supergirl Day this year. Like DC Comics
Mhm.
officially changed it to Supergirl Day this year in honor of her comic.
Right.
I'm sorry, of her movie coming out. So the previous Saturday, we celebrated Superman to kind of give him his flowers in his own day.
Yeah.
And then this past Saturday was Supergirl Day, but it's still technically Superman Day. So we made a joke where Crypto was trying to decide, is it Superman Day or Supergirl Day?
Gotcha. All right. So here we have Supergirl.
With a photobomb of Superman.
Action Comics. I love that. Love your smile.
Thank you.
And your makeup is so perfect
I was
for.
doing trying to do Supergirl coloring.
No, you nailed it. Here we have, let's see here. Here we have our Crypto again.
Yes, with his Crypto
Holding
comic.
the Crypto dog, the comic, which is just so perfect. And again, his smile is just amazing with the ears going in different directions.
Vince won our costumes. He had so much fun and he leaned into it. Vince is always down for anything.
Oh, you guys have it's so wonderful to watch from a audience perspective. You know, you guys doing your little act and your little cosplay thing is it's so wonderful.
Well,
Uh,
that's the
there's
whole
another
thing
one
with
of John getting ready to take off, like leap a
yeah,
tall building. He looks like he's just getting ready to leap a tall building with at a single bound.
that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to do the big
Mhm.
Superman pose.
And then we have one more of Crypto with Crypto.
Yeah.
I couldn't not do that. Also, because I swear he's wearing a movie cow
He is.
shirt that says I'm eating it. You
Yeah.
can't really you only a Jay and Silent Bob fan is gonna recognize this shirt. First
That's
off.
the shirt he wore for our Clerks Day.
I
For our,
knew that, right? But
yeah.
that's like the perfect Easter egg
Yeah.
for what this is, in my opinion. So yay. So Vince, if you're watching, kudos again. And finally, the kids are all right.
Yeah.
There they are, all getting ready to take off into the air, fist pumping, just like Superman. Shoo, away they
Yeah, that's us
go.
about to take off.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. Clerks of Comic Logic.
There you go.
You guys just, yeah, it's amazing.
We're gonna be doing a lot more shenanigans, as Vince likes to call it. We're gonna be doing a lot more shenanigans like that.
It's so wonderful though because it allows us all to engage, and like I
Yeah.
said, it's so fun seeing that little little uniqueness to the staff of Comic Logic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
and
all love you, but we love you even more when you give us little tidbits like this.
yeah.
Um, your Clerks video was just it was one of the best new comic book day videos ever. Right up there with the one where Gary and Lindsay got into it in the comments, and Rob was having just just dying. That was
I
hilarious.
remember that one. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was like right after the one.
Yeah, it was like the
guys.
week after.
No, seriously, but it was wonderful. It was just yeah. So that's what makes us keep tuning in because we're gonna
never a dull moment.
something great, right?
It's never a dull moment, and I also encourage, if you guys, that's the whole thing with this community, is we all love comics, but we also love celebrating the comics. Like,
Yes.
whether you come in with a Superman shirt on Superman Day, or if you come in a costume, or you come in just like really, really excited. Like, this whole community is all about, like, we all love sharing this kind of stuff together. That's why we have this podcast, or we want to talk about it.
Exactly.
So we're trying to keep it fun.
It's so amazing to actually see the community come together like they do.
Yeah.
Which they do when Comic Logic has a big event. And they've got like 2 coming up. because we're already halfway through April.
which is totally
And let's see, we've got free comic book day, which is May 2nd,
May
correct?
2nd.
May 2nd. And then we there have a special guest for that. Look at this. So if you're a fan of The Fear, The Walking Dead, The Boys, The Mandalorian, Omid Abadi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yep. Or
He's going to
Patty.
be there 10 a.m. to 2, signing, chatting, there for pictures. Uh, I'm actually really disappointed that I'm not going to be there this year. I've
Aw.
been there for all three since moving here, and it's my third year here. So yeah, it's going to be really hard to miss it. I might have to see if I can reschedule
Aw.
what I
So it
have
could be
planned.
a
But
lot.
I've had something planned for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, um, but I'm definitely going to be at LotCon. I don't have the ad for LotCon yet. We will put that out next week unless you have it.
Stay
Do you
tuned.
have it?
I do not currently have one on me, but we
I know
hopefully
my
we'll have a good
daughter-in-law
one.
is going to be vendoring there. Dragon Witch is definitely going to be there, and if I know them, it's probably going to be the 17th. Looking at May's
It is
calendar,
to be May 17th. It's going to
May
be there.
17th. Look at me. I didn't just looked at the calendar and was able to guess that. So May 17th, LotCon, that is, oh, it is so fun. We have all local uh, comic creators, comic sellers, toy sellers. As I
Yeah.
said, my daughter-in-law, Dragon with Apothecary, she sells crystals and herbs and knives and all sorts of witchy stuff. And there are just, oh my gosh, we've got people that do stickers and books and authors, and all of the names are escaping me. Krista's probably
We
better at naming the actual vendors than I
Well,
am.
this year we also have another guest star for you guys. So we have the Star Wars Omid Abtahi for Free Comic Book Day, but then at LotCon we're gonna have Philip Kennedy Johnson.
And he's amazing.
He has done signings with us. He's a great friend of the shop. He's an amazing writer. If you're a big fan of like Hell Hunters,
Hmm.
or I'm a huge fan. I actually have right here one of his. So he did Green Lantern War Journal. As you can see, he signed it for
Ooh,
me.
okay.
I'm a
Nice.
huge John Stewart fan. So I got to talk to him
I
about that for a
I
while.
have his graphic novel, The Last God, and he signed that for me. I have it in hardback and softback, and he signed both for me.
Yeah.
And he told me if I like that, I really need to read his Infernal Hulk. So I have the first
Yep.
volume of that, but it's in my stack of trades that's downstairs, and I'm slowly working my way through. I haven't read it yet.
There you
But
go.
I'm probably going to bring that to have him sign it.
Highly recommend. He's also just like a chill guy just to hang out
He's
with. Like
so
he's very
mellow.
easy to talk to, very like cool. He's just like the coolest guy. He's exactly what you
Yes.
want him to be.
Hmm.
And so he's going to be with us for LotCon, which is so cool that he is going to
Yes.
join us for it. Um, Huge shout out to him because he also really helped us out when we had that awful break in at the shop a couple months ago.
He really did
He
for
made a
me.
post for us and
Yeah.
just did amazing with giving us a shout out and donating to us to
Mhm.
help us get our window back, which our window is now back. So it's
Yes.
like never happened. We are back, baby. So that's awesome.
Oh, yes, yes.
But yeah,
Um, yeah, May is going to be the month to
it'll be a
be
big month.
big month for Comic Logic. Um, we, yeah. Oh, Codex Station is going to actually have a table there too. So
They
Dan
will.
Kelly and Sal the Slab Guy are going to be there. So head on over, Loudoun County. It's like the only lot. It's only the only like little lot con that we have, right?
Yeah.
Especially now that they've moved like the other one to Manassas.
Yes.
So there isn't even anything at Dulles Town Center anymore. So yeah, it's always a fun day. We're gonna have great guests. Maybe next year we'll have enough to we have to have a table. That'd be awesome.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that.
Yes. So we have lots of guests for you coming up in May. No, we haven't had a guest for the last couple weeks. Not that that's a bad thing. We love having our weeks where it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
But coming up in May, we are going to be having May or June, depending, because Rob is going to have, as we were just talking about, a very busy May. But Rob Kalin from Comic Logic's very own, also Comic Logic's Mike Harbor, and Sonny Kruger from Kodak Station. All three have committed to being on probably in May.
Awesome.
Like I said, Rob, we might push Rob back till June only because May is a really big month for him,
Yeah.
and I hate to take away his like one night of the week he knows for sure he can spend with his better half, Lindsay.
We're trying to see him. I work at the shop and I don't get to see him that
I know
often.
he's been
I'll be
traveling
excited
a
for
lot.
him to be on here so I can actually talk to him for a while.
Oh my gosh, that's
So busy.
hilarious.
I'll be like, hey.
Hilarious. So before we wrap up, I do want to talk about two sad things that were in the news this week. Um, Adam Hughes's partner posted on his Facebook that he has stage 3 uh, colon
Wow.
cancer. Our prayers, healing energy out to him and his family in this time. I hope that his treatment goes well. He is an amazing artist. Just showed off some of his art earlier tonight. Somebody we don't want to lose in the comic community. So keep him and his family in your prayers. Send out whatever healing energy you can. Uh, and another sad news, we like to focus mostly on women. Not, we're not exclusively feminine focused. We don't want to be sexist. We're equal opportunity of all genders, races, creeds, everybody's welcome. But we tend to be a little bit female centric. This past month, the comic community lost a amazing impact um, uh, in the artist side by Tatiana Wood. And now she was 90, so she lived a pretty full life, or almost 100. She was known for the Swamp Thing, Camelot 3000. Um, she did work on, I'm reading the little thing here. She was huge. She was mostly a colorist, but she worked on the Swamp Thing, and Animal Man. Yeah, Animal Man. Um, that's all it really says. Brain Banks. Interesting. I didn't even know there was a such comic called Brain Banks, but anyway, and she also did some work on coloring with the miniseries on The Question. Um, we does not say what she passed away from, given that she was 100 years old. I would say that it was probably natural causes. But it's always sad to know when, because these women who worked in the field in those early years are really the true trailblazers.
Yeah.
They rarely got credit for their work until much later. It was really the artists of the 80s and the 90s that pushed for the recognition that ended up benefiting those artists of the of those earlier comics that were, you
Absolutely.
know, and it's really true, because like, you know, I read Archie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have gotten some of those older Archies, and I keep a database of all my comics on Access, Microsoft Access. And, you know, I keep the publisher, the name of the comic, the name of the author, the name of the primary artist, year it was published, and whether it was a comic, a trade paperback, or a hardback. And trying to find the writer on an old Archie comic is almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there. It's literally not there. And with the artist, like on the cover, you might be able to see the signature, and then AI might be able to tell you who that artist is. But just opening the comic like we do today, and somewhere within those first few pages or on the very last page, you're going to get the name of the issue, you know, whatever that issue was called, and then all of the art writer, colorist, inker, all of that different information. And it's in a lot of these older comics, it's not there.
No.
um so Gary was very nice to send that information to me.
Mm-hmm.
I had seen it in the back of the comics, so had been planning on talking about it tonight. But you know, again, it's something to just think about, is, you know, to just give thanks to these women that were pioneers in those early days. Um, so thank you, and may her family find peace and consolation in the loss of their family member. Um, and on that sad note, do you have anything to add?
Not after that.
No. Okay, well, I'm going to move on to one more subject, which
Sure.
is not happy or sad, really. It's business, but
Mm-hmm.
it's business that we want to talk about with all of you. So we have a lot of friends who are artists. Yes, we're talking to you, Dan Kelly and Sam Kidlet Deans, and my son's dad, John Owings. We've got lots of, we know lots of artists. We need a logo. We need something that's easy to print on a hat and a shirt or a pin. What we're using, I made in Canva, and it's really, or uh, Corel Paint Shop Pro, and it's really pretty, but it's not going to translate well to any of those things. And we need a logo. So we are asking our artist friends if they'd like to come up with a concept and show it to us, and
Yeah.
we'll let you know
Yeah. We're
if you're
willing to
interested.
commission. We just need something that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, nothing. We're not looking for anything super fancy. You know, something like I said that we can easily transfer onto other mediums. And unfortunately, neither Krista or I are artists.
I
We
doodle, but I can't do
have
a logo.
talents, but we are not artists. I like to write, but no, I can't make stick people look like stick people. Um, anyway, so yeah, we're throwing it out there. You obviously will get lots of recognition. We will have you on the show if we pick your art. So yeah, let us know. And we got to get Katie on here.
One
Got
day,
Katie on
one
here.
day we're gonna get our Ivy on here.
Yeah, we need our Ivy. So Katie, if you're listening, we want you on at least once with us. We need our Ivy. We are not the same without our Ivy. Uh, that said, not sure what we're gonna have going on next week, other than comics as usual. I'm gonna push Krista to try to watch Daredevil so we can talk about that. It's
I have
really,
my
really
mission.
good. It's
Next week is gonna be Marvel DC Spider-Man Superman release. Last month was DC Marvel Superman Spider-Man. We got the second
Yes. So
coming
now
up
we're gonna get, and it'll be a new writer,
because it's
new
gonna be
artist.
on
It'll be the Marvel writers
the
and
Marvel
artists.
side, and we
Yeah.
got all
So the
the
tutorials will be
covers.
different. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And they've been teasing the Alfred Pa Kent. And I'm really looking forward to
I'm
that.
so excited. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Um, well, I think we're ready to wrap it up. What do you say?
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Do it.
All
Yeah.
right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again for the week of comics released, April 15th. We will be here, same bat time, same bat channel, or same siren time, same siren channel next Sunday with our comic polls that'll be coming out on Wednesday. And we're gonna try to structure a little bit more because I want to see if we can have a little feature because I know Krista does her picks of the week at Comic Logic, so I thought maybe we would do a pick of the week thing for
Okay.
us. And yeah, I got some other ideas brewing, and I know Krista does too. So maybe shaking things up a bit in May with the new guests. And anyway, keep on watching us. You can check us out on Facebook and on YouTube, Loco Sirens. Please give us a like and a share and follow, and we will see you next week. See you in the funny papers, folks.